In virtual meetings, particularly webinars, there's so much potential for technology blowouts. For example, the connection can go down, your service provider has a problem with their servers, and your connection becomes an issue, or the participant's connection becomes an issue. So there's a lot of these variables that could really put a ringer in your webinar production. Let me share you what I do. I'm really obsessive about this. So what I do is I have my entire computer. But before that, I print out all of my handouts separately. Why? In the event that anything breaks down and I have no access with the slides, I cannot click it forward, I can ask the moderator to click it for me, and I can still deliver the session. These are kind of a survival tips, right? That is if you have a moderator. So I print it out because sometimes I end up using my cell phone calling the webinar so I can deliver it. Another trick that I do is essentially I have two computers. One is my desktop, the other one is my laptop. My laptop is like ray number 2, the desktop is ray number 1. I tell the moderator that in the event ray 1 disappears, please connect me, or already pre-connect me in ray number 2 so I can interact quickly. So it takes about 30 seconds or 1 minute and I can reconnect. The third one is I always warn participants in the webinars that if there's any technology blowout, guys, don't be paranoid, don't complain, don't run around and say it's difficult, because life is like that with the technology. Number 3, I make sure that I don't underestimate these technical problems. A lot of people still have the temptation to just rush quickly into the webinar, particularly trainers, and think that it will repeat themselves, especially when there are different variables. So I always prepare for it. I'm always plugging in 30 minutes before, and I make sure that the participants do so themselves so that we avoid many of those undesirable variables and make sure that most of the time there is no technology blowout. Oftentimes, we control those blowouts ourselves by lack of preparation. There are exceptions. What can we do? Welcome the blowout and have a quick party online.